We are going to get to the gaming portion of the stream, but first, I saw recently that streamer, event organizer, internet influencer extraordinaire Cutie Cinderella had released a song, and it got me curious. She seems to do everything you can possibly do on the internet, so I was curious how the music is. That got me thinking. Seems like every streamer in the world has released music at some point, now that I think about it. So I figured I would take some of it I have seen, some of it I have not seen, most of it I have not seen, and I would listen to some of it on stream, see how it is, see which ones are good, which ones are bad. I am a bit of a music nerd, so it was something that particularly interested me. There's some big names lined up, but I figured I would just start with the Cutie Cinderella song. It's called Forever. I heard a little bit of her talking about it with Valkyrae, I believe. Apparently it's a sad song, breakup song. R.I.P. Ludwig, I guess. That's a joke. Oh, okay. Kind of. For a second, I was like, is that a song? It is a long time, okay. Okay, instantly I hear Taylor Swift, and that's to be expected. That's to be expected if we know anything about this woman. But I do hear it. I hear it so strongly. Oh shit, surprise feature. I know it says featuring here, but so far this is better than I expect a streamer song to be. Most of the time an internet personality releases a song, I expect it to be like, anybody remember when Dixie D'Amelio released, what was that song? Happy? And the only thing I could think is this sounds like the first song someone ever wrote, which I get, but you're not supposed to release the first song you ever wrote. Normally that's the vibes I get. This is not that, not at all. I didn't know it was going to be a duet, which is kind of nice. I have a love-hate relationship with duets. They can be really nice when they're done well. I can think of a couple off the top of my head. Lord Huron has a duet that really uses the fact that it's a duet to its advantage. I hate a song that is a duet purely for the sake of getting a featured artist in there. You know, if there's no reason for the vocalist to change, it kind of just breaks it for me. They kind of have to be written for that, which, like, no shit, right? But so many duets out there sound like there's just two people singing a song one person wrote, you know? At least in this case, it sounds like the second vocalist is written to provide another context, another perspective on the same story, the same event, the same like image as the first one, so it makes sense. He also looks like Julian Smith. And speaking of YouTubers who made music, he had some decent stuff that came out.
Just wanted forever, I would have never ever let you go.
Huh. Did anybody in the comments do the absolute favor of posting lyrics? Please, I need lyrics. The verses kind of reframe the chorus, I guess. The first time I heard the chorus when she sang it, but if you just wanted forever, I would have never ever let you go, sounded to me like it was saying, if you just wanted this as well, wanted the same thing, then it could have worked. And the second time hearing it, it sounds like it's saying, if you wanted just this, it could have worked, but you wanted more. Which, I'm not sure how intentional that is, but I like that a lot in a song when the same lyrics can have different meanings because you created a different context in the lyrics before. Anyways, that was not bad. That was not bad at all. It sounds Taylor Swifty, sounds coffee shoppy, TJ Maxx fitting room soundtracky, but not bad. Definitely feels like something I've heard before, but it does not feel like something I would never want to hear again. Color me impressed for the first song a streamer ever released. Now, the next one I'm thinking of. Does anyone remember Kai Cenat and Speed released a song, I guess 2 years ago now. I forgot about this, but I was doing a little bit of research for this, and then I remembered I found this again. If I remember correctly, this actually went hard. Like, the only thing worse usually than an actor or an internet content creator starting a career as a singer is them starting a career as a rapper, usually. But this one, I remember listening to and be like, oh, wait, they actually could do it. This isn't, not to shit on anyone in particular, but like a KSI situation or Rice Gum. We can shit on Rice Gum a little bit. Like, these people actually, either them or if someone else wrote the song, I don't know if they wrote the song themselves, but actually know how to do this. But I honestly don't remember. It's a really short song, so it's just. I'm trying to react, but I just have no notes. Like, it's so good. Why is there not more of this? It's so good. It's got a nice flow to it, a good beat. There's some catchy one-liners in there. Like, it's so good. Like, when streamers release music, it's always dog shit, but this is just good. It blows my mind. But I mean, that's Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat just does literally everything just different than the rest of the streaming world. He's just a mogul of his own right. He's a like streaming renaissance man. That man could announce he was like directing a World War II movie or something and gunning for an Oscar, and I'd be like, he's got it. Okay, next, another iconic example everyone's probably recognizes. J. Splat's Christmas album. It's so good. I hate Christmas music. When this came out, I listened to the whole thing while I was like making breakfast that day. It's so good. Especially Let It Snow, Let It Snow. It's so good. Tide is frightful and the fire is so delightful. His voice is so perfect. His voice is so perfect for that style of music. This was like, I watched the video. This was like a year-long bit where he spent the whole year prepping and making the album. The payoff was so good. His voice is perfect for it. The music is just perfectly composed to, it's an original arrangement, but it sounds so perfectly like the music back in the day, the Christmas music, that the Frank Sinatra style stuff he's emulating while still being an original arrangement. It's so good. Michael Bublé's Step Aside, and I mean that. This is so much better. I will stand on that. Anyways, I just had to glaze that up a little bit. Next, this is one of the ones I have not heard before, but I was so curious. Lily Pichu. I knew she made music, but I haven't ever listened to any of it before, and I've heard it's really good. So I was just curious to check it out. This is one of the first things that came to my mind when I was thinking of other music to put in this list. So yeah, let's just see. It sounds exactly like Lily Pichu. This is exactly what I would expect her to sound like singing. This sounds familiar now. It's a vibe. The production's very good. Okay. I'm no professional music critic. I'm no professional musician. I'm no professional singer. I have a level of experience in singing and a level of experience in making music, but I am by no means a professional. The production really good. It's a really nice vibe. It's nice and ambient, so chill, but at the same time does have that beat going in the background, which almost feels like a heartbeat, which fits the theming very well. Only note I could give, in my unprofessional opinion, is that the singing is not very, like, singing term is legato. It's like very stop-start on the pronunciation. It's very spoken. I feel like this vibe could use a little more legato, the stringing together of the syllables to increase that vibe, the chill vibe of it. The spoken almost gives it like a casual feel, but the production, I feel like it could do with just a little bit more dreaminess to the singing that the legato would provide rather than that super casual like Bob Dylan feel. But anyways, good stuff. I don't hate this at all. Oh, Okay. Okay, she's spitting. World's first ever bars about being comfy, but I kind of fuck with it. It's a vibe. Okay, it kicked in. It kind of fixed everything I was talking about. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. It's good. A lot of streamer music ends up being very derivative of other music. This feels like it's kind of its own. Lyrically, it's relatable. It's pretty solid. Like, you know, it's not Bob Dylan, but it's not trying to be. It serves its purpose perfectly. I give my non-professional stamp of approval. Like, that's solid stuff. Okay, so figured enough glazing up of streamers. Let's get to one that everyone hates. Dreams music. I've never listened to Dreams music before, but we'll see how it goes. See if it kills me. Let's see if I end up dead. I'm gonna keep an open mind. The instrumental does not seem to give the same message that the lyrics do. In fact, I think I would go so far as to say the instrumental does not seem to give a message at all. You know, it sounds like, I don't want to say palatable because I don't want to imply being approachable is like a bad thing for music, but I've heard 100 like electronic beats with some acoustic guitar over it. I've heard 100 songs in that vein play on Kiss FM, you know? Lyrically, it's nothing super deep. I get what he's saying. He's saying something, at least, and that's a plus in this world. It just, I feel like you could craft an instrumental that supports your message, and that would just elevate the message you're trying to convey. Excuse me, 100 times. I also do feel the need to point out the amount of production on the vocals just kind of makes it impossible to relate to. Not that there's anything inherently wrong with producing your vocals, but when they don't sound real, it's hard to feel an emotion from them. And isn't that the point of writing a song about an internal struggle, is to convey that feeling? Also, the way he sings does not convey any feeling. It's like, I'll save my thoughts for the end. Can't tell if this is like EDM or like pop rock, or, which is fine. Combined genres, that's sick, but I just don't know what it's going for. Okay, so R.I.P. Technoblade the GOAT. Okay, what I was thinking, first of all, the way everyone shits on Dreams music. Granted, this is the only one song I've heard. I expected it to be worse, so he's got that going for him. But it's like, I feel like I can see what he's trying to do in the lyrics. Okay, good, cool. But nothing else about the song complements or supports that message in any way. The music doesn't express any coinciding or complementary or even contrasting emotions. The vocals don't express any emotions whatsoever. It's kind of a monotone performance. It's like he came in, sang the words, and left. And I'm not trying to shit on anyone here, but if I remember correctly, Dream might be an acceptable person to shit on, because didn't he like, hold on, what did he did something really bad, didn't he? Oh, grooming. Yeah, okay. That's not good. In that case, this song sucks. No, it's just, I see what you're trying to do, but nothing about the song lends itself towards doing it. So you just end up with this song that sounds like 100 million other songs I've heard, while at the same time sounding like nothing. Anyways, that's Dream. Next one, apparently, Valkyrae, who appeared in the Beauty Cinderella music video, had a song come out. 100 Thieves actually released a song. Valkyrae, Fuslie, and that person, I'm not going to try to say that name, had a song come out. I did hear Valkyrae briefly talk about this once, but I'll give it a listen, see if this is any good streamer music. See if she gives us the same interesting type of songwriting that we got out of Beauty, or if she got some flows like Speed and Kai. We'll see. Who is this? I feel like I don't remember this. I don't recognize this person. I mean, I'm interested. Sorry. Immediately, the production is 1,000,000 times better than the last one. The vocals as well. There's like it sounds a little bit, you know, like kind of generic 2020s pop girly vocal style. That sort of, I don't want to call it almost nasally. There's a certain style, and I don't quite know what it is. But, and I'm not saying that to imply it's a bad thing, but they are immediately 100,000,000 times more expressive than the last one. The production's also much better. That drum, it's got an interesting kind of, my lack of theory knowledge is showing, but the drums, it kind of holds back, it seems like, on the second half of the bar. It's an interesting drum beat. Okay, it did just rhyme violence with me, and that just phonetically, they don't rhyme, so it's fine. We can forgive it. It's streamer music. Why can all these streamers sing? Why are they all just also able to sing? Like, please, people, limit yourself. One talent at a time, please. Who is this person? I don't know who this person is. Oh, okay, she's a singer-songwriter. Well, okay. You know, you know, if I continue this line of thought, I'm just gonna get called a simp or a gooner, one of the two. So I'm canceling that one there. In that same vein, we got a few more left. Ironmouse apparently makes music. I found this out recently. So, you know, she's honestly, Ironmouse is huge now. Like, I remember VTubers being such a small niche, and even Ironmouse being within that niche. And now Ironmouse is just everywhere. Which I'm not complaining about. Like, there's a reason, I'm sure, but it's just so strange to me. Not strange, but it's interesting to see how that, what was once considered so niche and almost like looked down on, is so huge now. But yeah, let's check out her music. I heard her on the Baby No Money song, but I mean, that was a Baby No Money song, so I don't know if that implies anything about her music. I mean, I fuck with this beat. Heavy. This low-key feels like something that would play during like a fight scene or a montage in Arcane, you know? That's 100% what this feels like. Which, I love Arcane, so that's not a bad thing. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know how I feel about this. That voice, whoa. I might have just felt some butterflies. Whoa, so you want this all to yourself? Well, let me tell you something. Who is this man? And how do I sound like him? This man's voice is just shaking my bones. Have fun, we're off the top. Passion until you drop. Sir, take me on a date first. He's got that Riz voice. Oh, hell. We just got just the satanic streamer music now. Okay. This is... Break it down? Why does he low-key sound like Sea-Dog? Is that Sea-Dog? Who is Booby? And that's a really nice name. I love that name. Just gonna put that out there. He is a VTuber. I mean... Okay, now it's a little terrifying. Now it is low-key actually terrifying. Okay, that's like a solid B-tier streamer song. Well-produced, good beat, a good switch up on the beat as well. When it dropped, it hit. That's not something I can see throwing in my daily playlist, but I get it. I totally get it for all the Tumblr kids out there, I guess. Color me impressed. Color me impressed. Okay, I have one more main one, and that is a personal favorite streamer of mine, Moist Critical. We cannot forget the gentleman. I have heard this, it's just been a long time.
Hello, hi, I'm a 2019 guy.
2019 Charlie was just a different animal. Like,
I respect girls. Getting friend zoned and deny. I think about them and cry. I am totally fine.
he has the SM58, right? Classic. But it's not plugged in. He just has the SM58 sitting on a mic stand with no cable or even like a Bluetooth pack. And knowing Charlie, you know that was on purpose.
Testosterone's low, feelings high. That's how you know I'm truly 2019 guy.
Okay, if this wasn't ironic, I would be ripping into the vocals on that part, but... Why does that riff actually go hard?
My dick's not big, my girlfriend fucks my friend. You say I'm down on my luck, I say it's a win-win. 'Cause
It's low key. This is big Offspring vibes.
I'm a cock, and I hope he fucks her good. In a way I wish I could.
Hell yeah. You know, I think the moral of this story so far is self-acceptance, you know. He's accepted his place in this relationship, and he just wishes the best for her in spite of it. Look at him playing the guitar part that's not actually playing at the time. Love it. This is a great music video.
Hello, hi, I'm a 2019 guy.
It's just not at all playing the right music. Oh, it's so good. He is also just not playing the right thing. They don't have straps on the fucking guitar. Oh, it's so good. There's no saxophone playing. I'm not sure why they added that in there. But it's artistic expression. This is true musical genius. Look at him absolutely just shredding that bass. That was sick. There's some deep messaging in this, you know, like at the beginning he sets up his body pillow and his mannequin, right? And then they become his friends, and then when it's over, they're back to being that. There's some deep messaging in this, if you can't tell. Charlie is just a special soul that needs to be preserved in the streaming and YouTube world for all of time. If we launch another Voyager probe, we need to put his channel on the golden disc. Classic, iconic, banger. Okay, now this has been fun. It's been going for 50 minutes, low-key. I was not intending to make the bit that long, but there's one more, and I think we all know the streamer music everyone knows and loves. See, Among Us in 2020 was an absolute acid trip / fever dream / ayahuasca journey of a time in our lives. But we got this out of it, so it was all worth it.
I know daddy issues that I won't even bother. She say a killer cat, look, I'm not up.
Okay, see, the thing with Corpse is he actually, like, crossed the line between streamer and musician. Name another streamer who has a song with, MGK. Not that I think that is some, like, huge feat, and, like, this is no Kendrick collab, but, you know, Lily Petrie doesn't have a song with MGK, as good as her music is. He fully transcended the streamer musician thing. I guess he was doing music before streaming, but he transitioned fully from that YouTuber / streamer musician to just a musician, and that is so respectable. And it's just damn good music, if you ask me. Anyways, I'm satisfied now. We can get on to the rest of the stream. That's actually what I intended to do today.